Well, what a good start. And this is what you see from the Boston Celtics to me, Dave. And I know it's early, but stretches of quality play as DiVincenzo gets a 3 to go.
Smart. Jaylen Brown steps into a 3, and not that time. Thanasis Antetokounmpo, two-time reigning MVP. The last player to win 3 in a row is Larry Bird back in the mid-'80s. Only 3 have done it as Lopez strikes from the perimeter.
So that's what they did. They listened to music in the gym, got some shots up, and then he said when guys started to feel better that they had a short practice. So again, yesterday was an emotional day for the Boston Celtics, and we'll see if it has any effect on how they perform tonight.
All right, thank you very much, Lisa. Appreciate it. Giannis missing a shot inside. Celtics in transition and a turnover by Kemba. 2-on-1. Giannis gives it up nicely. And
Really smart. Well, he's now gone. And I love, listen, I've been a huge Robert Williams fan. Excellent defense there by the Time Lord. But now his
Marcus Smart misses the 3. Pat Connaughton gets the rebound. Boston by 2. 5 minutes gone by. Antetokounmpo hasn't scored yet. Here he takes the pull-up and misses again. He's 0 for 3.
He's coming into tonight over the last 3 games, so it gets off to a good start there.
Fall-away jumper off target by Middleton. Look at Connaughton working there, and then Giannis takes a spill. Offensive foul is called.
He's coming into tonight over the last 3 games, so it gets off to a good start there.
Fall-away jumper off target by Middleton. Look at Connaughton working there, and then Giannis takes a spill. Offensive foul is called.
He's coming into tonight over the last 3 games, so it gets off to a good start there.
Fall-away jumper off target by Middleton. Look at Connaughton working there, and then Giannis takes a spill. Offensive foul is called. Walker gets Connaughton turned around, but way off, or make that Jaylen Brown way off of that shot. So Giannis 0 for 2, still looking for his first point. Antetokounmpo is going to try a 3 against Grant Williams, and now is 0 for 4 from the floor, but another opportunity here for Milwaukee. Now it's Connaughton driving, stripped, but kept alive. Here's the other Antetokounmpo. Giannis's older brother Thanasis, he missed the 3, and Tatum lost it out of bounds. Milwaukee playing the 4th of 5 in a row at home. They've got the Knicks here tomorrow as Tatum's 3 spins out. Antetokounmpo nicely done on the drive and the finish, and a timeout.
He elevates the guys around him because he understands strengths and weaknesses. You're not going to make Paul George and Kawhi handle it and be the, scorer, playmaker, et cetera, et cetera. Number 2, he understands how to win in the playoffs, what it takes. He elevates the guys around him because he understands strengths and weaknesses. You're not going to make Paul George and Kawhi handle it and be the, scorer, playmaker, et cetera, et cetera. Number 2, he understands how to win in the playoffs, what it takes. This year in the conversation, perhaps, than in any time in recent memory. We're legit candidates.
Like James Harden's an interesting one because as Grant Williams gets the bucket and a foul. Bryn Forbes, who missed the last game on Wednesday with a toe injury, but the only game he missed. Look at Thanasis getting on the floor, but it's Boston ball. Holiday with 2, mid-court shot, and that's the end of the first quarter.
They'll even run through him late in games and possession ball games. Just fun to watch Chris Middleton right now.
Nesmith misses, rebounded by Giannis in the first quarter, and 0 for 2 from the line. He does have 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Middleton does have the hot hand, though, and the little push shot in the paint goes. And Chris Middleton with 11. 18 games he missed with a calf injury, so it's not just Walker. That's a reason, the big reason, that the Celtics have been so inconsistent. Not only did Giannis go to the All-Star game for the 5th straight time as a starter, but he won the MVP award.
But we did ask Bud, is that left knee sprain, and he quickly put the kibosh on that earlier today, said he's 100% fine.
Play better offensively with no Middleton right now. Giannis attacking Rob Williams. Good defense and a traveling violation. That is turnover number 8 by Milwaukee.
So back-to-back possessions, Dave. Poor pass by Marcus eventually leads to a turnover, then an ill-advised drive, and boom, they put points on the board immediately. Like immediately they go from 17th to maybe top 10 in rebounding if he can contribute. Big solid screener, somebody who could be a vertical threat at the rim. Like immediately they go from 17th to maybe top 10 in rebounding if he can contribute. Big solid screener, somebody who could be a vertical threat at the rim.
First point tonight for Fallers. Thanasis Antetokounmpo throwing it down to the big guy. His first field goal of the night, and it's an emphatic basket.
Look at what perhaps Taco could be. Screener and effective as a roller versus a guy who now is going to try to contain Giannis, appropriately giving him a big cook. But you saw Giannis eat up the space and just attack him on the possession prior to that one.
Antetokounmpo now 1 for 7, 0 for 2 from 3. Nice move by Fall. It just falls off the rim. Brad Stevens did not think, though, that they would likely play in this game. Antetokounmpo with the following on the baseline. It spins around and finally drops just his second basket.
Needs to have a 30-plus point game scoring night the way he's shooting the basketball and the one-on-one situations he's getting. There he is. Wow.
Giannis at the line where he's 2 for 4 tonight. Rob Williams picking up the foul, his first. Largest lead of the game for the Boston Celtics at 11 against the Milwaukee team.
Dave, I was intrigued by the phraseology of the interview with Danny Ainge, where he actually used the word, "I wanted to give our players some hope."
We're also being told, by the way, that Jason Tatum has gone back to the Celtics locker room. We'll try to get you an update on that situation as Giannis scores and now has 9 points. And Brad Stevens told us he's not sure, to your point, Doris, exactly when everybody's healthy. As Giannis with the step through gets the slam.
This is the one thing about the Milwaukee Bucks defense, right? If you look at the worst percentages, they're 18th in the league in guarding the three, giving up 37%.
96-79 Boston leading. Antetokounmpo 11 points, gets into the paint and scores, so he's starting to get it going now. Smart has 6 of them on 75% shooting from behind the arc. Inside a minute to go, Giannis looking to answer, and Antetokounmpo with his first 3 ball of the game. Unless they want to challenge, but they're not going to. 30 seconds to go, about a 16-second difference in the clock. DiVincenzo hits the 16th three-pointer for Milwaukee tonight.
Deal with him when he's playing like he's playing tonight. Jason Tatum.
Thanasis, okay.
You know, we had him a little bit in transition, just a couple different, you know, opportunities for him to be aggressive. So we'll need more of that if we're going to close this gap.
Donaldson, nice pass. Thanasis, tough shot, but it goes, and 1 for Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee's game against New York tomorrow. Then it's a 6-game road trip for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo missing the free throw, 16-point lead.
In terms of getting to the free throw line.
He's 4 for 4 tonight. Here's Forbes coming off the screen, and the 3 is good for Bryn Forbes. Nice save by Merrill. Antetokounmpo backing down Kemba Walker. Gets it to go off the glass. So we've had a combined 39 threes.
Rim just couldn't get it to go.
Thanasis on the drive, couldn't get the bucket. Wagner ahead of the pack to Kemba Walker. Milwaukee on the last night of the season to finish 40-42. With a loss tonight, they would have been 3 games under 500, but they have an 18-point lead, and Grant Williams blocks. Antetokounmpo up top, going to try the 3.
You know, the all-time leading scorer off the bench, right? You get some punches. Oh, Wagner took a pretty good shot right to the face. He was down for a couple of minutes. Retirement crossed his mind when the trade was executed, but then he thought, no, I still got plenty left.
Antetokounmpo gets the basket in transition.
Retirement crossed his mind when the trade was executed, but then he thought, no, I still got plenty left.
Antetokounmpo gets the basket in transition.
Retirement crossed his mind when the trade was executed, but then he thought, no, I still got plenty left.
Antetokounmpo gets the basket in transition.
Probably want to be sick at half. No way.
Merrill, tough shot, boy.